Good morning on this fine, beautiful Welsh morning. Yeah, it's not so nice. Anyhow, if you've been following the other videos, I'm now married. Yes, got made a venue, and yeah, life is good. So back to the grind. We got a Ford Transit in. It's having those MRST body kit conversions. It's a little bit rough, so it's not a case of just putting the kit on. I'll show you some work that we're gonna have to put into it now. But it's a car and it's going to be a project, so it's going to be amazing when it's been done, and I can tell you it will absolutely look fantastic. So if you want to see the journey and you want to see how we're going to repair it and what we're going to do, like, subscribe and follow us. It's going to probably be a 10-15 part video. Try and put as much content as you like. If there's things you don't like, tell us. If we put in too much content, tell me, and we go from there. But I'm glad you're still around. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And now it's starting to rain. Brilliant. So yeah, so firstly it's a friend's van. It's come in. It came in to get replaced. He loaned it out and it's come back in quite bad condition. It was a workhorse, you can see here. That's been damaged, has come off. The door is completely out of plumb. Look at that. It's a right old mess. Door doesn't open. Really hard. So just measuring up. Got a new hinge to fit. Sort the door out. Yep, that should be closed now. It's starting to rain. It's been bumped and knocked on the back. Everything's out. Damage all the way across here. Damage. 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 Quite hard to see up here. But if you look up there, that's severely damaged. Like, talking really bad. We're gonna have to get the guys out from Able Windscreens, get them to swap that out. Yeah, that's not too great, is it? Not too clever. Absolutely chucked it down now. Snapped, smashed, dings, dents, every single panel in here. It's protrude or it's hit outwards. Roof is all kinked all the way around the edges. Tyres are knackered. But yeah. This is going to be a Transit MRST van, and it will be banging when it's done. But yeah, nothing opens, nothing closes. It's in a right old state, and we're going to clean the bad boy up. It'll be a great van when it's done. Huge dent and crease in this area. This is where the stickers have been removed. Usual damage around the area of the mirror caps. Nothing too bad. Wheels are hammered, tyres are bald, curbing, etc. Damage, damage, scratches, damage at the bottom, damage again in this area. It's taken a knock in the back end previously. They didn't realign this, so this is why we got a new hinge. We get the bumper off, we'll redo the door, make sure it's all back in line. As there's a works van, you'll see there's just damage everywhere, completely neglected. Proper old school workhorse, needs a bit of a clean, gulp. Now the rain's backed off, I'll show you a bit more damage. There's a dent by here. It's already had the decals or stickers removed from it. It's very hard to see, but there's dents all the way across this area. It's been kinked, you can see. Very hard, but all across this area has been dented and caved in. So, as you can see from the walk around video, needs a plastic trim, fuel cap, flap, and a hinge. Obviously these need to be prepped for paint, so what we'll do is use the red scotch, do it wet and then dry. These parts are on show on the inside, so we'll be painting up to the lines. Behind what we see, so that does need to be painted. The vehicles have a full exterior paint, it's not having inside the doors or anything, so obviously we work into the customer's needs. So these will all be prepped and put on the vehicle for the full paint. As you'll see, that's the dirt that comes off. So that's why you do it wet and you dry it as you go along. There we are, these are all scotched now, ready to be primed. All decontaminated and nice and clean, all around the edges, etc. You can see where the factory or the production cheap primer just rubbed off. This is why we always scotch and prepare the panels ourselves. This is a genuine full part as well too. This has also been scotched back. Full body kit to fit. Lovely custom seats. All the mod cons, great van to be honest. Next job is to remove these with a Phillips screwdriver behind 4 screws. Take each letter off. Prep these, ready for paint. So they will be colour coded, the same colour as the vehicle. Right, so as I described, these will go in body coloured and the grille down here will be going gloss. So these will be red scotched. It's a bit hard to tell, but you're looking for like a dull finish. And the reason for the scotch is to key the area up so that when we prime these, all the contact area is covered. So it's very important getting here, doing the bits on the back of the edges because you don't want paint lifting and peeling. And then obviously wiping them off. A bit dusty now, we'll tack them off. Blow them with an airline before we paint them too. But yeah, we've got these bits ready to go into primer and hopefully some paint today. This is another vehicle that we have in, just had a front end paint. But what you'll see is this section here is what we just prepped to go on to the Transit Custom. So you'll see this section and this section. Okay, so we've got all this stuff ready on the trestles to paint. You can see they're elevated. I'll talk a bit more on that now. Everything's accessible on the hinge. Get rid of that, we're doing that. All the lettering is all ready. But yeah, so it's really important it's elevated because we need to get to this edge underneath here and the paint. So we've reversed back masked, so when we blow with the airline it doesn't blow off. So that means when we paint it and pressure, it's not going to blow off. This may look a bit of overkill, probably is, but we need to be able to paint underneath there. So that area needs paint. So we need to be able to get underneath there without it going, and it's now solid. But yeah, so these little bits now need to be put into primer and paint, and we'll get a little clip of that up. Always back mask, stuff like this. What we do now, stop them blowing away. Okay, so that's now secure-ish. So we're in the booth, we've blown off, we've snapped off all the prepped areas. Now we're going to lay some plastic primer on the board, logo, and then etch primer on this area. I'll video the process. It's cold out, so gently with a heat gun, and obviously shaking this up now so it's ready, because the ambient temperatures outside's dropped again. Yep, good old British rubber. Now the plastic primer is dried, we apply the etch primer again onto this area. Same process. We'll light dust first, go to that way. We go the same that way. Work our way around. By doing this, we'll try and cover every edge, and that's the first coat down.
One eternity later.
It's important that we get in every corner and every crack, and we review this had full coverage. Literally, there's the first light dusting. It's such an aggressive colour, so we put this on really sparse first of all, and then we build up the colour up. Make sure we've got coverage of all the areas. There we are then guys, that was coat 1 laid down, so we're going to do number 2. I am not a professional painter, as you're aware. I worked in a body shop in Matthew for about 4 years, helping out as a handyman. I've been working on the prep side, welding, fabricating, panel beating. He's letting me loose in a gun now to watch me learn to paint, watch me learn how to correct my paint too. But yeah, it's refreshing, and hopefully we get a nice finish on this today. So number 2. So as I've said, I'm not a painter. I have painted. I painted the spot on my car, I painted the engine bay, I painted engine bays on cars, I painted interior boots, floors, all that kind of stuff. I've done a lot of primer work, but this is probably the first time I've been let loose on a basic gear. And yeah, I'm kind of excited and enjoying it, and I'm glad you're sharing the journey with me. So I've kind of earned my stripes now, so I've got to cook myself. So there you have it. There's coat number 2. It's looking good. So yeah, it's all about taking my time.
Is it that before you lost it? Oh, you landed as well, fucker.
I'll take that. So using this course right now, what I'm going to do is replicate what the sun would look like to see if I've missed any spots, which is very easy on doing letters like this. Super bright. So it's important that we look to make sure all corners are fully covered and we have full coverage. And yeah, I think that looks good. There's the first layer of clear down. Follow a few more coats, but you get the idea. Fresh out of the gun, that looks lovely. Okay, is that a good job? We're there.
It's the same colour as under your cozy, Alice.
Yeah, there we go. Really happy with that. So there we have it. We're going to come to the end of this video now. Matthew helped me out with the letterings of clear coat because I didn't want to push it. Probably wasn't confident enough and I didn't want to cause any setbacks. Obviously we're not being my boy shop and I'm going to create extra work. I want to finish on a high. But yeah, the parts have gone really well. I'm probably quite confident in terms of I could have done that, but I'm grateful that parts have done have come out fantastic. And again, they'll be attached to the vehicle and they'll be scotched back up and on a full paint anyway. They'll be treated as painted parts then. But yeah, we'll upload this video and we'll get an additional one up then of the fall in progress. Try and get some dent pulling, some panel work and stuff like that. Go from there. But yeah, cheers everyone.